All right, we're back with another Chromatic Cube draft. Got some interesting stuff here. Valky, God of Lies, very cool. Nissa, all right, ramping stuff. Rafine, Skyclave Apparition, Extravagant Replication. All cool things. I wonder if this Doppelgang is actually what we should take here. Because we don't have any aggressive creatures. The best one is like Skyclave Apparition, but 3 drops are pretty tight. And taking a Doppelgang really just does kind of win the game. I think this might just be a smart play. There isn't really a replacement for this specific card, so I think we just take this. If we end up seeing something else in the next pack, we will, but like besides this, 2 colors I'm fine with taking in cube because we can fix pretty well, but 3 is bad. Also, we have these 2 cards that might come back around, though. Okay. Well, there's also Tooth and Nail. Do we just want to do the ramp and, like, win the game stuff? Tooth and Nail does just say, like, 9 mana win. Like, I think that might be what we're kind of doing here. There's also Key to the Archive, which is a great ramp piece. But I think we just take a Tooth and Nail. We're playing, like, green sorceries. Enduring Vitality. Day of Judgment. Urgent Necropsy. Okay, these are kind of interesting. Could get a 2-drop that doesn't ramp us at all. Enduring Curiosity is not necessarily the deck we're looking at. I think we just probably want Enduring Vitality and just be like, we get just so much mana. Sylvan Primordial, Rite of Replication is kind of like our Doppelgang, so I think we're less excited by that. Swarm Saboteur and Sanguine Soothsayer, both kind of interesting cards. 2 mana Mana Rock. We could just take a 2 mana Mana Rock here. We could just ramp. I will need some bombs at some point. Champion of Wits. We could take... These are Jund lands. Wow, they're all the same Jund lands in the same pack. That's crazy. Palladian Mirror is also a 3 mana ramp 2. I guess we probably just want something like that. Ooh, the Great Henge, we have Cultivate and Gold Vein Hydra. I kind of like a Gold Vein Hydra as like at least it blocks and makes treasure. Yeah, let's take a Gold Vein Hydra here. Could take a Kiora, Aether Channeler, Dragon's Horde. Pelucranos. I could take a Kiora over an Aether Channeler. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, well, Galta, Primal Might, Hard Evidence also just lets us have a blocker and we can draw cards. I kind of like that. I don't know if Galta... We are just kind of ramping. Galta is a target, though. It's something we could have. Let's take a cheaper card, though. I think the Hard Evidence will be nice. We'll see. We have a couple picks before we get to see what the wheel is. We did kind of go straight into Doppelgang, but the Tooth and Nail is also hard not to just take. We're looking for like a Crater Hoof for Tooth and Nail. 2 X spells. This is 9. Got some early-ish stuff. All right, this is our first pack back. We did not get what we were looking for. Fayborough Elder. Extravagant Replication. Doesn't really go with our Tooth and Nail, unfortunately. I think Maze Mind Tobe also seems kind of meh. Let's take a Watery Grave and see if we go into black. It's a Fountain Port. Jacob Hawken. It's pretty slow, but let's take a 2-drop. And Alka really doesn't ramp us either, so... But it does let us loot and look for stuff. It's a creature for Enduring Vitality. The fact that we didn't get either of those green-blue cards back is not a good sign. Wonder if we just take an Urgent Necropsy. Or do we... I'm not obsessed with the hatchery. Yeah, let's take the Necropsy. Nashi... Rite of Replication. Let's just take a Rite of Replication. Put it with these. I'll take the land. Thank you very much. And another land. And this is land we're just not going to play. Okay. Whenever this case enters, conjure a Fibblethip into your library, then draw a card. You control a legendary homunculus. You may look at the top card of your library, and you may play lands and cast spells from it. Llanowar Visionary or like Nissa, Tameo. Like Planeswalkers are strong. But like obviously we're trying to do other things. Reveal. For each card type, you may exile a card of that type, and this just draws a million cards. I'm looking for just giant other things. Let's take a Llanowar Visionary. Ramp draw. Lumra. Alright, Lumra does land things. Clever Impersonator. There's also a Hinterland Harbor. And a Shipwreck Marsh. Over like Snappy. Like we don't really need Snappy. That doesn't do anything in our deck. Consuming Aberration. Like kind of cool. I'll take the Lumra because we do need some big creatures. Ooh. Sylvan Caryatid. Take this over the Twitching Doll just because they can't kill it. There's also a Mole Drifter. Okay, we got some interesting stuff in this pack. Oracle Moldiah. I think I'd rather take just like the 2-mana Hexproof. Like this is definitely staying around. Omen Path, Journey, Kiora. And Forsaken Crossroads. There's also Glarb. We are kind of looking at playing black. Glarb is pretty cool. Let's take a Glarb, actually. We've tried doing this type of deck before, so now I'm a little hesitant. And a Vorinclex. Or a Hostage Taker. Oh, we might just need a Hostage Taker. It's a bit expensive, though. It's the hard thing. It's kind of in the middle ground. Yeah, let's just take a land. Kogla. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Comes down, trades with something, or eats something. Fountainport Bell. It's a Liliana Dreadhorde General. Homunculus or Augur of Autumn. Let's take an Augur of Autumn. Cheap, rampy. I guess it's not ramp, it's just like hit your land drops. Glarb does a similar thing. Well, currently, our top end is not doing what we need it to do. Dreamroot Cascade over these other cards. I need some more removal spells, honestly, but I'm not in a good removal spell color pair. I think we probably take out the Glacial Fortress. But currently we just have 2 black cards, so we'll see. Tooth and Nail really needs a Crater Hoof, you know what I mean? Or we need something with haste. This just like fight something and this just like is big. You basically just play 2 big legendary creatures that we can't doppelgang. But I think we're just going to doppelgang most of our opponent's cards, so I think Jacob Hawkinson seems kind of bad. Hard Evidence could also be just terrible, but it is an 0-3 that just like helps us stay alive. So there is that. Blocks a Brazen Collector. That's good. Kiora untapping any of our lands is not... We don't have any exciting lands. Okay, we could take this Tameo here. Whenever either of those creatures deals combat damage, draw a card. Tap to target non-land permanents. They don't untap during the controller's next untap step. And then... I mean, we're not playing any of these other cards. Like, I don't want a Runescar Demon or anything. So we might as well just take the Tameo and see if that's going to happen. Well, with that, we could take a Lush Portico. We also have a Sharpshooter, which doesn't really fit our deck necessarily. Consuming Aberration is also something we could play and just start making our opponent's mill cards. Maybe we just need more threats. Oracle of Moldiah, Old Rutstein. Let's take the Oracle, but I don't love it. Mother Goose. over the Genesis wave. Sure. Not obsessed. Okay, Temple of Enlightenment. That helps us with our Tamiyo if we actually want to play Tamiyo. Yeah, we'll just take this land too. Alright. Homunculus we're probably not playing. Oh boy. Finale of Devastation is kind of like our Tooth and Nail thing. Like what, do we just want Ketria Triumph? Like this sucks. Commit to Memory? Narset isn't in this thing, I don't think. Ashiok is actually pretty good. Actually, yeah, I kind of like that instead. But we are exiling cards. It makes our Consuming Aberration pretty bad. But it also means we don't have to play Tamiyo. Or we could take Ketria Triumph. Yeah, I don't think we want Finale of Devastation. We have a Tooth and Nail, which we already are worried about playing. Ooh, Birds of Paradise. I think that's probably what we want. Ooh, but Remand is also good. Ooh, we might need the Remand. Ooh, yeah, we can probably just replace the Birds of Paradise. Yeah, I think we need Remand. Like, we don't have enough interaction. And Remand will do it. Okay, so... we have 3 X spells. I think Rite of Replication is too expensive. It just targets one thing. We have Doppelgang, which is just better. Yeah, so we'll cut that. Tooth and Nail is also something I'm meh about. Let's get rid of this red land. We have 3 white lands, so it actually isn't just terrible to play Tamiyo, but I also have a lot of ways to splash, too. I guess we can, but I don't even know if Tamiyo is really what we want to do in this deck. Refute. Though we do just kind of want to ramp as fast as possible. Trostani or a Deduce. These black cards are not super exciting. We could also just take a land. Drown Catacombs over Undercity Sewers. I think I might just take the lands. Just make sure our black splash is pretty strong. We have 3 black sources now, which makes it quite a bit better. Makes Urgent Necropsy and probably Ashiok. I don't know if Consuming Aberration is something we're like obsessed with. Yikes. Maybe we need an Extinction Event. Over Davriel, double black. Or Into the Royal. The World Tree. Let's take the board wipe and see. Ooh, Craterhoof Behemoth. Oh, and a Coma, and a Railway Brawler, and a Kona, and an Explorer, and a Shark Typhoon. This is like, why can't these be spread out so we can play these? We'll take the Craterhoof. Now that Extinction Event looks terrible. Ojitai. I like Ojitai a lot better than other things. Wow, this last pack is really doing the stuff. Oh, we can play Hidetsugu and Kairi, too. Draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on the top of your library. That is kind of something. Okay, let's take Ojitai. Also Atraxa. We just take Atraxa? Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. Rona. We do have a lot of legendary stuff too. That's kind of interesting. Or just this horned lock whale. Let's take the whale because it does double things, and Rona's fine. All right, coming back around, we have the Finale of Devastation again. Or like a Skyclave Relic, which I don't think we're super interested in. Like 6 mana ramp isn't just something I just don't care about. What does this do? Enters exile up to 1 target creature. Its controller seeks a creature. Oh. Well, I don't really want to have our white splash that much, so let's just Temple of Mystery this one. Oh, let's get our board wipe is meh. We can splash a track, so I think Tamiyo is probably not worth it. So keep the temple, but what do we get rid of? Glacial Fortress? Pylon. We do need some more removal. Let's just take a Pylon and see if that's what we're going to need. Uninterested in this Homunculus. I don't think we're drawing extra cards enough, probably. Let's just get rid of the Homunculus. Jacob Hawkinson is probably not very good. I think Finale of Devastation is probably not that good. Just say Library and or Graveyard. It's like 12 mana to do the thing. I don't think we care about any of these, really. Let's take the black card. Ooh, Kona. And Mirari's Wake. Maybe we just want a Mirari's Wake? That does feel kind of weird, though. Dragonlord Urjitai. Alright, let's bring back our Glacial Fortress. We have a lot of really expensive things. Let's get rid of the Finale of Devastation. And let's get rid of... You know what? Honestly, Ashiok might not be good enough. Oh, okay. Shadowy Backstreets. All right, folks, this is our deck. We are playing many, many colors, okay? I think we have enough fixing. We do have lots of these lands, if you can see. And we are base green-blue with like a bit of black and then just a tinsy little sprinkle of white. So the purpose of the deck is that we want to ramp early and survive in the early game so that we can make it to the late game because we have some crazy payoffs here. So Tooth and Nail and Doppelgang both let us like put a bunch of stuff on the board. Tooth and Nail with Crater Hoof with like Atraxa or literally anything else basically just kind of like wins the game. It like does do a million things. Doppelgang, we can target a bunch of our opponent's stuff and make a million different copies of things, which always is better than you think. It always does more than you think it's going to do. We also just have, obviously, all these bombs. In the early games, we have like cards like Galarb and Augur of Autumn to play lands off the top of our library. We do have like Remand to stop our opponent. That is the one thing. We're kind of low on removal. We basically have Remand, Pile On, and Urgent Necropsy. But hopefully we're going to be the ones that people need to have answers for, and we will be able to overwhelm our opponent. Yeah, hoping that Goldvein Hydra we can just play at any part of the spectrum. The biggest thing about this card is that it's not really a threat necessarily. It can be if it has to. But if you get it early, you can just slam it down for like even 2 mana and then it trading or dying and getting you some treasure tokens so that you can ramp. That's a huge game. It also helps us fix our colors because some of our fixing is like Sylvan Caryatid. We also have Enduring Vitality, which helps a lot. And we have a Solar Transformer. That's going to help us play like Dragonlord Ojitai or Atraxa if we do just draw them. So we're not fully relying on getting Tooth and Nail to tutor them out of our deck and just slam them on the battlefield. But yeah, we have a couple Planeswalkers. Ashiok is pretty strong, so we'll see if we can get there. I always think that we can, but it feels like we have the big dumb stuff. We're not playing mid-range. We're playing like we have the big late game. So I think we can win. Okay. 2 giant creatures I'd rather have in my deck, but we do have Ramp on 2 and then Glarb on 3 because we can cast it with the Transformer. I think we can keep this hand, but I'm kind of upset that we have 2 giant cards in our hand. I'd rather just have, like, 1. Sweet. We'll play this tapped. Glacial Fortress does come untapped because of this. Magmatic Chandler, cool. Alright, they're going to sit back for a little bit. That's great. Solar Transformer. Ramp. That's true. We don't have to entwine the Tooth and Nail if we already have the cards in our hand. You're right, you're right. Abyssal Harvester could be a problem, actually. Oh, I guess I could have played Glarb and then seen if there's a land. That would have been smart. But we did not do that. We decided to keep some of our stuff. Alright, paid off anyway. I think I just won't right now. What do they get? Play with Fire and Pile On? Or Big Score, sorry. What the heck is this? Otter Incarnation? Oh, it conjures lightning bolts into your deck and then you draw cards? Okay. Right. They just get this immediately. I forgot that they got to do that. Well, that sucks. We could just block with our Glarb. We kind of need Necropsy as soon as possible. They just get to draw a card off of that. I could Goldvein Hydra as a 4/4. Swarm Saboteur. Ashiok. Oh, that is smart. We could surveil. But I need tons of stuff. X is the total mana value. This does have a mana value. So it's going to be difficult to do that. We could surveil Ashiok into the yard. I guess that's one. But then we need more cards. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do enough with Necropsy this turn. Yeah, I don't think I want to just not play that. Right, yeah, we just bounced it to their hand. That's true, that's true. I kind of think I just want to play this for 4. X is 4. And then we can, like, block something. I could have attacked, actually. We should have just attacked. I forgot it has haste. This has way too many keywords on it. I just forget. You know what I mean? Geez, this combo right here, this is crazy. They're going to get a Cruel Claw. I guess they lose this, though. So we're kind of okay with that. But these two together, yikes. Okay, Unstoppable Slasher. It's annoying. No, Glarb only plays... Oh. Sorry, I thought this said creature spells. Oops. Okay. Don't attack with your guy, and then just make that. Bizarre, but okay. Yeah, it seems strange. Sure. Land off the top. Another land. Yeah, we can just get rid of that thing, which is great. I could also just attack with my Gold Vein Hydra and then get a bunch of treasure tokens. See what's up. Yeah, let's just go poking around. Sure, okay. That's true, we do want to hoof them. If I minus, they do have the ability to, like, attack into us, but we could block with both of our creatures and get... Ah, that's fine. Yeah. And that's gone. Oh, they just exile a card from their hand? Oh, that's brutal. We return the token and they exile a card? That's hilarious. Wait, that's so good. They don't even discard, they exile it, so they can't use their Abyssal Harvester. Ooh, Chupacabra. Alright, we're gonna lose our, Let's surveil real quick. Kogla on top is kind of cool. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we'll have enough. Maybe we just don't need this land. Maybe we'll just put the land on the other side because we will want it. Sure. Sure. Lose that. Trade with the... They could make their own Glarb now, so that is annoying. They can attack with everybody and kill the Ashiok. Oh, they don't want to. Oh, they want to make us lose all of our life? I'm going to keep Ashiok around, I feel like. Get some treasure tokens. Just seems like a good plan to me. I do lose a bunch of life, but... I also have a Traxa, though. So there's that. I'm just going to plus this immediately, because gotta. You just gotta. And then I still have 4 mana to do stuff? Yeah, I guess we just play Kogla. And then save this, because we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have enough to do some things and just not play Aggro Bottom. I do think I have to block some of this stuff. The lightning bolt just to kill Ashiok. I don't know. I think they could easily just swing with a bunch of stuff this turn. Even if they kill this thing. Or they just do that, and they just burn us out of the game. That works too. Turns out Fireball's still good. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, whatever. Draw your stupid card. Alright, they had a pretty gross 2-3. I think keeping the Ashiok alive and losing all that life was... It was the play, but that was pretty brutal. I guess we get to scry and we can play Mother Goose on 2 and have like something going on. I have 4 lands. Not obsessed. Never obsessed. Well, Ashiok, that's nice. Necropsy is way too slow. Missing the Ashiok on the turn when we had Glarb. That's true, too. I guess I don't have to play Mother Goose directly on 2. I could play it later because they haven't done anything. That's fine. They're being slow. They could have Remand up when we try to do this. I think we probably do it for the 1. It enters with X +1/+1 counters on it, so I just make a 3/3. Oh, we have our own Remand too. Sure. Make 1 food. Then we can hold up Remand, and then we Ashiok. Maybe do something. If they kill the Goose Mom, we don't really care that much. Sure. Okay, that kind of sucks. Each opponent discards a card, and then we do other things. Like, what do I want to discard here? Not my land. Just like Lumra or Kogla. I think Lumra. It just doesn't do anything when it lands. You want to discard the land? But then I have Ashiok next turn for sure. Oh, I forgot that Sylvan carries it. Sorry. I forgot that we literally ramped. They also get to reanimate. Ooh, no? Back in your hand. Sorry, I forgot about all the different things that happen. Kind of want to just... oh, making them exile a card does sound kind of nice. I'm going to plus Ashiok. I guess that's true because they could just cast this again and kill it. That is true. Get them bodies, boy. I guess we did just draw Crater Hoof. We are very good at forgetting that we... like having a plan for a turn and then drawing a new card and not adjusting the plan based on the card that we drew. We just sometimes just stick to the old plan. And it just happens a lot. If I draw a land, I can Kogla next turn and kill the Roxanne if they cast it. Nahiri.
My vengeance will rain like meteors.
Exile target enchantment. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It exiles tapped things. Ooh. And they got a land to surveil. I do like plans in Magic, that's true. Oh, okay. This does come into play tapped, though, which is kind of a bummer because we don't have any Islands or anything else. I could return this to my hand and make them exile a card. And then attack them. Could Autumn first for a land? Ah, I see. I like that. Tooth and Nail next up. I kind of want to get this card back. I like that play a lot. We have 6 loyalty. They have 6. I don't think so. We lose 3, so we will not die to Roxy. This seems like a good plan. Let's bounce this back to our hand. Make them exile a card. Oh, I have to exile a card? Oh, that player. Wow, I should read my cards. Whoops. That sucks. I don't really want the Goose Mother. I thought I was going to make them do it. It's true. We got it off the board.
As I bleed, so shall you.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's true. Yeah. They might exile our token, which would change the math a bit. Yeah, that's what I thought.
The bedrock quakes with my rage.
Copy of any permanent on the battlefield except for it's an artifact. So I'm assuming that's an Ashiok.
Welcome to
Sure.
my
All right, here we go.
Your fears are given form.
That's pretty annoying. I will just sacrifice this food because I can. And not a land. I guess I could just Lumra to make sure I have the land next turn. Let's plus here. Play this.
Delightfully friendly.
Oh, they have Remand? Ugh. That's annoying. They get to keep making more creatures. Get to draw a discard. Oh, discard draw, sorry. They just didn't want to play Roxanne anymore? That's not really good news. Though we have been making Roxanne kind of like a bad card in their hand on purpose, so there is that. Still looking for that land off the top. I have to exile something. What even exile here? Like Lumra? It just gets us 1 land. I guess it might get more. The monkey? I guess there's nothing to kill. I just liked it because I wanted to see. I could see exiling the monkey. It's between those two, obviously. I like that monkey fights something. It would, and then it attacks and destroys this blocker. But Lumra helps us get Tooth and Nail the following turn if we don't draw. Yeah.
You will feel inspired.
I like that idea, but I think that the plan of if we don't draw a land this next turn, then we just play Lumra and then we get to get the land, and then we're for sure Tooth and Nailing the next turn. Oh boy, look at all these planeswalkers. We're gonna exile 2 cards from our hand. You gotta be kidding me. But deal 7 damage to our... Oh, thank God. Land! Fuck. Oh, I could play this land. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm passing the turn too fast. I'm getting frustrated. What else do we have in our deck? We still have Atraxa, right? We might have to, like, entwine Tooth and Nail to go get Atraxa. Yeah, because I have to get rid of my Crater Hoof right here. I got rid of Hoof.
Read a mind when you can scrape it out.
I think getting Atraxa is going to be better. What do we get? Atraxa and Glarb? That sucks, though. Like, all our guys are gone. Yeah. This is tapped, so we play the... Oh, they're both tapped? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Ugh. I freaking hate this. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, maybe keeping Hoof was the real thing. They're like completely untapped. This will exile cards off the top of our library. There's Atraxa literally right there. Guess we could just cast Atraxa. Now Tooth and Nail is garbage. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. If we cast Atraxa and they counter it, we're just... The game's over. Whatever. Whatever, man. Oh, they get to play it? I'm done. Fuck this cube, man. God, I hate this game. What is with... Maybe I just built my deck. What am I supposed to do? Okay, sure. I guess we get to do it at 7. It's just so annoying. Okay, well, some ramp is good. Probably just play the mirror, because it ramps us better than Augur does. What does this do? Enter search library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield tapped. When it attacks you, it can return a land you own to its owner's hand. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Probably just play the mirror and then play Watery Grave tapped and be like, whatever. Next turn we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we just Tooth and Nail. If they don't have mana up, if they do have mana up, we probably don't. It's just hard when our opponent, like, remands us, and then we're just like, well, I guess we just can't do anything. We can do one thing a turn, and as long as they counter it, we're screwed. Okay, we like this. Buried in the Garden, the mirror. Okay, so we don't get to do our fun thing. Probably good. Let's play Augur. Do they have remand? Okay. Play a... Do we want to play a tap land? We probably just want to play this one as a white source. Sure. Okay, next turn we also get to ramp. Okay. So we have 5 mana. Be 6, 7. So we can't do it next turn, but we can do it the following turn. Probably play Temple of Mystery, so then we have an untapped land. I would like these to be safe in my deck. But I would like this in my hand. Okay. Them spending 4 mana to kill the Augur is great, I guess. Though getting rid of all my rampy things is kind of annoying. But event, we kind of still have inevitability. And if they're using all their good removal on our... Stupid guys. Interesting. I don't know if that's going to pay off. Unless they have a 3 mana spell, but they didn't play anything. Alright, Temple of Mystery. Goose? Don't really think we care about Goose. Goose draws us cards. Doesn't work with Kogla and... Or sorry, Tooth and Nail, I mean. Who cares? I'll draw Goose. Oh, I know we have to attack to draw cards. It's just one of those, like, it does have the word draw a card on it, which is nice. My other cards do not. Also, I guess it's something to do if they hold their mana up. We can just, like, try to play a giant Goose Mom. Well, It's like, do we really want to go for this? You know? Or you just be like, you know what, Goose Mom for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could just do it for X of 6. Just be like, remand this, I guess. Okay, or just make a giant goose. That is cool. We also have food now if we get low on life, so that's kind of nice. Oh, they're really just trying to burn us out. Jeez. So we should have just tooth and nailed? Sure. We're going to take 4. We kind of want to draw land to eat some food. Unless they fireball us. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Solemn Simulacrum. Okay. Are they going to fireball us? There's 2 fireballs in the cube, so... Go to 4. Dangerously low. Surveil again, looking for fireball. Ashiok, not the card we were looking for. We don't have lethal. I don't know what you're talking about. We can only attack with hoof. No, that costs 9. We only have 8. Yeah, these are food, not treasure. Also, like, the creatures don't gain haste. The only creature that has haste is Craterhoof. No, it gives them trample. It doesn't give them haste. Craterhoof has haste, and it gives all the creatures +X/+X and trample. Dryad can't attack. It's a defender. Smash the thing. Hey, Labrilm, thanks so much, buddy. Still attack. But we could... Like, the thing is, I just wanted to have mana up to eat a food. Because if they just fireball us, then we can't do anything. This is, like, what... Do you know what I mean? Like, what? Like, we built the deck to do the doppelgang thing against other people. We play our Craterhoof thing, and we lose to their doppelgang. I will say that, like... I'm going to get on the soapbox again. All right? So, the one thing I really hate about Arena Cube, like, really hate about it, is that it doesn't feel like you're actually playing a cube. Okay? I know that there's a cube as far as the cards are curated, and they're for this draft format, but because other people can have the cards you have, it doesn't feel like a cube. It's like, if I take Doppelgang, I want to be the only person that has Doppelgang. If you play in a regular cube format, that you will be the only one. But because when we play an arena and you're playing against random people that, like, you're not in a pod, anyone can have any card, and it gets really frustrating. Like, moments like that where it's like, that was supposed to be my deck and you get to do it to me. It just grinds my gears, man. Ugh. What is going on? Stupid. Super stupid. I think this is just maybe not the cube for me, man. Like, I'm so over this. Like, I try to do the dumb stuff, it doesn't even work. God. Ugh. Ugh.